This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We're now in a taxi, actually a Nio EL6, and I'm heading to Nio to pick up an EL8 I'm going to be borrowing for actually a long time. But it's interesting because the Bolt, or similar to Uber, right? The Bolt I booked now just happened to be an EL6, and then this guy, his name is Jamal from Tunisia.
Tunisia, yeah.
He just happened to be one of my followers.
Yes, of course.
So, well, I have lots of questions because I started talking to Jamal about how he uses a car and so on. And okay, he has, you use bus, yeah.
Yes.
Pay 2,000 NOK per month. But interesting, you don't swap.
Yeah, I don't like to swap because I think that the range, you know, it can get down. For example, right now I have 97%. You see here?
Yeah, so
I have 97%. And I see friends when they are change the battery swap, they get less. It will be 90%. So that's what make me to not swap battery. But this car is a very nice car, and you know, when I see your video before I buy this car, I get to say this is my car, and I was going and tried the car and I like it and I buy it. Everything is okay with the car, but for me I choose to not swap because I like to keep my battery, because my battery have good range and it's okay for me.
But as in the bus, you get included swap, which you actually don't utilize. But do you use the charging instead? Or how
yes, I use the charging, yes.
At Nio station?
At Nio station, yes. And I have 1,000 kilowatt.
Well, you have 1,000 kilowatt hour.
Yes.
Is it included?
It's included. You pay 999 kron for the battery rent. And after I pay more extra 2,000, it will be almost 4,000 per month. So I get 1,000 kilowatt extra.
Well, that's actually a pretty good price.
Yes, it's so cheaper for me. It's cost. If I say 1 kilowatt will cost for me, I will forget that I am rent the battery. It will be, I say okay, I pay 1 kron for 1 kilowatt, and it's so cheaper.
That is cheap.
Yes.
But do you also charge on other charging stations?
Yes, if I am close to other charge and I don't have charge, I have to charge in Tesla,
Okay.
Circus.
So interesting. Where are you located usually?
Furuset.
Furuset. Okay.
Yeah,
Furuset. That's Oslo North, roughly.
Yes.
But then you just happen to go to Yesheim to pick me
No,
up.
we have in Furuset. We have swap battery.
Oh,
and
you
we
swap
can
them.
charge there. Yes.
But interesting that you know, I would expect that most taxi drivers, they want to always swap because they're always in a rush. Well, apparently your taxi drivers are not always.
There isn't so much work enough to be rushing taxi area right now. It's not that good. So you can't drive 200 kilometer per day. So it's you can say it's not so much work. So that's why I don't need to swap. I just keep my battery, charge one time from 50 or 60% to 95%. It takes 25 minutes, 20 minutes, and start to work. So when I finish the work today, I go, charge my car, go home, start tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
But then you also charge at home.
Yeah, no, I don't charge at home.
Oh, you don't?
I don't have now.
Ah, interesting.
So I use only charge in Nio swap battery or something like
okay.
that.
I have to explain to you guys. The batteries here, this is 100 kilowatt hour battery. There was also a 75 kilowatt hour battery, but it has 2 generations, the first gen and the second gen. And then Jamal, he got the second gen battery. I've shown you guys this before, and then he chose to keep the second gen battery. Second gen battery has less degradation. It should have around 88 kilowatt hour net capacity, whereas the first gen battery, they have degraded and they have only around 84 kilowatt hour left, and you know that's 4 or 5 kilowatt hour. But the second gen in here charges way faster. First gen can hit only around 115 kilowatt, whereas the second gen, if this battery was in a Nio EL8, it can take 240 kilowatt. Here, what did you get max? You see? Or?
No, I don't remember that I focus about this problem.
Okay.
But I think it's okay. It should to be over 90%.
Yeah, and it charges faster, but it also has a flatter curve, so you can charge to 100% faster with the second gen.
No, it takes long time to charge to 100%.
Okay.
It takes long time. It can take. For example, right now I have 80% in Klofte, and I have been. Of course, I have to 100, but don't charge to 100. Always I charge to 95, 97%. But it take almost 25, 20. It's from 80 to 100%. It was almost 25 minutes right in the dashboard.
Okay.
So, but I charged to 96, 97%, and it take almost 15 minutes.
Okay.
From 80%.
But do you also use the preheating feature?
Yes, I use it.
How long did you have this car?
This car is from 100.
We can see it here. There's a screen.
From
191 days.
191 days. I drive over almost 36,000 kilometers.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot, yes. And I don't have any problem with the car.
Okay, great.
I don't get any problem. The car is perfect.
But it means that you also been using it during winter.
Yes.
And then what I want to ask is that, do you notice slower charging during winter?
No.
Okay.
No. It's always, I charge in from 50%. I don't let the battery to be under 50%. I'm from 50 to 95%, 97. It take always between 25-30 minutes.
Interesting. Why don't you ever go below 50% battery?
I don't know. It's me like that. Just I choose to be in 50. I like and safe. Maybe I will take long tour, 200, 300 kilometer. You don't know.
Oh, you sometimes.
So I have to be always. Yeah, I can sometimes come one tour with 150 kilometer, 200.
Wow.
So you have to be ready. I can't say to the client, no, we have to stop and charge. No, I like to be everything to be correct and everything clear for work. So I use always 50%. For me, I like that, but I don't know other people. Maybe they make the battery to be 20% or 10%, but for me, I don't like that.
Okay, well, interesting. But you mentioned you don't even drive 200 kilometers per day, or how far do you drive per day usually?
No, I can't. It's about how to work. Sometimes I work from 150 to 200, 250
per day.
It's the normal day. But in the weekend, Friday and Saturday, it can be over 300. Yes.
At night, right?
At night, yes.
Okay.
Yes. But of course, if you work, for example, I work patient race, it can be so much kilometer.
Oh, that's transporting patients.
Yes.
From
If
hospital.
I work it can be 300 kilometer. Yeah. You work 300 kilometers per day, and you earn little bit. That's why I don't work it always.
Okay. I mean, technically, you could start with 100% battery and still, or 95%, and then still have enough range without needing to recharge. But you always want to be ready in case you get a long trip.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Wow, it's like always prepared. You have been watching my videos, I see.
Yeah, it's you know why I buy this Nio? You are one of the big reason that I buy Nio, because the first I was like to buy Tesla. So I tried Tesla with one friend, and I see it's not be ugly, so not
Which
comfortable
model?
when you sit. I think more Model 3, and I try the other. So
Early gen Model 3. Yeah.
So when you sit, you feel not comfortable. See how I am sitting. I like in the sofa.
Yeah, you sit like a king.
The king. Yes. so after I see your video and I say, oh my God, right now I'm thinking to try this car, and I tried this car, and I like it. And I have problem with my foot. I have accident in my right foot, and I have in my rig problem. So when I am sitting in this car, I say, okay, right now I can work. I feel it's my contour, you know, in Norwegian. This is my office.
Yeah.
So I say, it's okay. I will buy it. I try it. Okay, I buy it. And you are the reason.
Did you try the ET5?
No, I tried it because I have budget. My budget say I can't buy it. So if I have a big budget, I call to buy the EL8.
No, but EL8,
EL8, yeah. But
yeah.
85, no. I like big cars. So this is good for baggage, for the customer when they come, or the client. They will be happy, and they will be it's tour car, is rain, is big, and they are always happy.
Did you get any comments from customers?
Yes, big car, rain car, comfortable. It's always like that. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
I check in Uber and Bolt, and they always write nice commentary about this car.
Okay. And then you mentioned that you didn't have any issues with the car. What about your colleagues with the Nios? Did they have any problems?
No, nobody.
Well,
almost all the taxi in Oslo, I am working in Oslo, the 50% or the 60% is Nio car right now.
Yeah.
All use Nio car, and I advise that this car is the best, almost for family. It's so nice, it's big enough, comfortable. I don't know, I don't feel that I am driving right now. I feel that just she's drive alone.
But interesting. But
yeah.
I noticed something. You don't use Nio Pilot.
No, I don't use it. I tried, but it's okay. I used it one time, but it's okay. I like to drive because I am chauffeur. I am always to drive. So we are not still in that time that use Nio Pilot. But I tried it and it's okay. No problem. Yes.
And then you also expect to have the Nomi Halo only, not the face then.
The face. You know, I am taxi driver.
Yeah, you don't need that.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
But if I have, if it was familiar car, of course I will buy car with Nio head there, and will speak with the kids and with me, and it will be funny.
I see that you actually have nice consumption there, 200 watt of economical. When you drive economical, careful, not hammer too hard, then the consumption is good.
Yes.
And then actually for taxi driver, it's all about profit and economics, right?
Yes, of course. It has to be the first. And this car is okay with the economy. I drive from Oslo to the airport, and it was over 55 kilometers, and it take maybe 12%. So I have been 90, 92, 93% in Oslo. When I came to the airport, it was 80%. Of course, we have some place we have to drive over 100, 110 here. So it's okay. But if you are in the city, it will hold long time.
Yeah.
You can work all the day and you don't use 40%.
Yeah, and then you just keep the heat on when you're
yes,
car, right?
yes.
But see how
you see the air condition is work always, and
oh yeah. That's
so
right.
everything is okay, and it's saving. It save the power. This car is special. I like it.
Yeah, you like it.
I like it.
But did you also drive diesel before?
Diesel? No, it was no diesel. I used diesel with my family car. So I have been Nissan Qashqai. I have.
Okay.
Yeah, it was okay car for family. Yeah?
But as taxi, I mean.
No, as taxi, no.
Only
always
electric.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Tesla before, and then Nio.
Yeah.
All right. Well, interesting. It was mostly just a bit shocked about that taxi driver does not use the battery swap.
Just me.
Yeah, just you.
I have 97%. I have to keep
Yeah.
this to be 1 year or 2 years like that. Because if I swap, I will take maybe not good battery. I'm thinking like that. But my friends, they do that. But only me who is keep the battery. I keep it. I will see how much long be 90%. So then it will be 90%. I can start to swap because almost all the battery is 90%.
Yeah, so interesting. I'll be making more content about Nio and explore how it is now, the situation with the battery. But you know, ideally, Nio, they need to replace all the Gen 1 batteries in the whole ecosystem here with Gen 2. But that's gonna cost them money.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
But yeah, I get the impression that most people, they don't know or care about this. But you know, because you're a ninja. You know the Gen 2 battery.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But interesting. Okay, anyway, I think we are almost at the destination soon. But it was an interesting interview with a taxi driver. It was many years since last time. That was with actually a Niro driver. Yeah. But okay, overall, yeah, nice car. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's gonna be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.